Hey YouTube family, it's me, Mom of four boys, and I'm here at the local Chinese beauty supply store picking out a new wig because it's spring. All my old wigs are a year or more older. They're getting ratty. It's time for me to throw away the old and pick out some new because when the baby gets here, I want to look good and, it's just time to pick out a new wig. As you see, wigs come in all different colors, shapes, and sizes. What I'm looking for is a 3/4 wig or fall. But as you see, they come in names like Insta Weave, Quick Weave, just as long as they start at the back and kind of come to the front and in before they get to the hairline so that, like many people like to do, they part their hair and kind of blend their real hair with it. But I don't do that. I use this strictly as a protective styling. Hmm, here's the one I usually look for. I like this one. I think this might be the one that I'm going to get. You can kind of get a look at the back there. I kind of like mine longer because I'm 5'9", so I kind of need hair that's longer because I'm pretty tall. I like longer hair. These are lace front wigs. I don't really know too much about them. I know a lot of people like them. They're a little bit more involved and a little bit more expensive, but it's not really that serious for me. I like to get kind of down and dirty in my wigs and wear mine to concerts and run around with the kids. So for now, I just like to stick with the quick weaves because they're cheap and I won't get too upset if they get ruined. Full wigs. Full wigs are pretty cool. They're a little bit more expensive or less expensive depending on the ones you get, but I don't really get them because I'm not into bangs. I've never liked bangs. So back to my quick weaves. Yep, I think I'm going to go with this style. It's long for me. It's got two colors. Usually I like the red, but this light brown will do. And it's got light curls. Usually this is the type of wig I pick out because I can style it, comb it, put it in ponytails, do whatever I like. So I think that's about it. Tune in for more video. Hey YouTube family, it's me, Mom of four boys on this chilly but beautiful morning to show you how I moisturize my hair and put on my 3/4 wigs. I don't know if you can see them, they're sitting on the side of the camera, but how I moisturize my hair after I co-wash it or just whatever I remember, and how I put on my 3/4 wigs when I'm getting ready to go somewhere. As you know, I wear these braids all the time. These are basically my protective styling, and I don't really take them down except after I co-wash every so often, maybe once every couple weeks, and then I put them back up. So I've been wearing these braids for maybe about a week, week and a half, so they're kind of fuzzy, but that's no big deal because I really don't walk around with my hair hanging like this or where you can see my braids unless you're my kids running around the house, they see them. But usually I put on my bandana. So, my hair is covered up all the time. But when I remember, I like to take the time, usually in the morning when my kids are asleep like now, and moisturize my hair so, it keeps fresh. As you know, the number one way to moisturize your hair is water. Of course, a lot of people, tend to not wash their hair that often. I mean, if my hair was probably like pressed or blow dried or in a style, I probably would wash it more, but I tend to pretty much wash my hair once a week. I mean, it's not set in stone. It's pretty much when I feel like my hair kind of feels itchy or dry or whatever. You know, I don't wear a shower cap when I'm in the shower, so anytime that I can put my hair underneath the water and kind of relax, that's a good time for me. So like I said, the number one way I get moisture in my hair is through water. After that, I use my leave-in moisturizers. So when I get done, you know, I like to start with my tea tree oil. This is good for the scalp. As you see, it's really kind of runny. I think that's so it can kind of get in the scalp better. So I'll put that on. As you see, it's kind of hard to get it from not rolling off your fingers. And I'll take that and I'll pretty much work that into my scalp. It absorbs really easy. So I'll take that and I'll just kind of focus on my scalp. I moisturized last night before I went to bed, so I'm not going to put too much on today, because I think if you get too much oils on, you know, it kind of leads to buildups and things like that. So first I'll take my tea tree and I'll just kind of rub that into my scalp. I usually put a lot of it on, but I'm not today because my hair is still pretty damp from yesterday when I did a co-washing. After I take my tea tree, I like to take my leave-in conditioner and put that on my hair. This is pretty much out, as I said before, but I like this, so I mean, I'm going to go get some more, not necessarily this brand. I might not even be able to find it because they come out with new stuff all the time. But I'm going to get something that's a leave-in moisturizer, pretty much like this. I like the first couple ingredients, you know, to start with water, of course. Like I say, water is your number one moisturizer. And pretty much then I'll just take it, smell it, see if it smells the way I want, rub it on my hand, see how it coats the back of my hand, and that's how I kind of judge whether I like that moisturizer. So I'll take that, and of course it feels like a lotion, but it feels like a really good creamy lotion. And I'll work that just onto the hair itself. Because this is the part of my hair I want to, you know, get the water. The other stuff, the tea tree is good for the scalp, and my lotions and all that, that's good for the hair itself. So I'll take this. Ooh, I got it all over me. Like I said, it's at the end, and I added water to make it last a little bit longer. Rub that. And this I don't really too much put on my scalp, but I mean, it's not going to hurt my scalp if I get it on there because it's more of a water base, so it still soaks in pretty good. Can't believe it's so quiet. Tried to tape this last night and my kids were just running around, jumping all over me. And I thought we were playing war. They just had to be on the video, so I thought I'd wait till this morning and do take number 2 and try and get this before they all woke up. Hopefully they'll sleep in this morning. I need some mommy time, definitely. So after I take my leave-in moisturizer, I like to go to my oils. The order I kind of go is my thinnest to thickest. I put on what absorbs easier, then to my lotion, then to my oil. Seems like when I use my water-based stuff first, it kind of sets the direction or curl pattern that I want my hair to go in. And then I'll put my oils on because if I were to put my oils on just on top of the water or whatever when I get out the shower, or just put the oils on my hair by itself, it kind of doesn't feel like it soaks into the hair as well. It kind of feels like it makes my hair just kind of frizzier, and it kind of, you know, it doesn't. I found that just going thinner to thicker works. Plus, the oils help to kind of lock in the moisture of the lotions. And I find when I put my lotions on and then my oils, the next day when I wake up, my hair still kind of feels a little damp, and I can smell the lotions better. So I think the oils kind of help to seal in that moisture of the lotions. So I just kind of take my oils and I put them on the braids. Also, as I get to my thicker things, I kind of tend to work them closer to the ends of my hair, because the ends of your hair is the oldest part of your hair, and you know, that is the part of your hair that you kind of want to preserve more, because it gets dried the quickest. It's usually out of your protective styling the most, you know. So that's the part that you want to have the thickest products or whatever on your hair, because it kind of protects it more. It is a little chilly today. We've been in St. Louis here. We've kind of went from 80 to 90 degree weather from a week ago to the last couple days it was rainy and cold and in the 30s and 40s, and today it's kind of cleared up and the birds are out and it's sunny, but it's still chilly. So I'm pretty sure by tomorrow we'll be, or this weekend or by next week, we'll be right back into 100 degree weather again. But that's how St. Louis is. They say if you don't like the weather, just wait 10 minutes. It'll be something different. I'm pretty sure we'll probably have snow or something within a month here. Who knows? I wouldn't mind if we went right up into 80 to 90 degree weather and it just stayed there. I mean, I am ready to just get the kids in their swimwear, get out, and just, I like heat. I like heat. So the coldness, not too much, my friend. Heat, yes, I like it. But back to my hair. I'm looking at a mirror over here. But I take my oils and I just kind of, you know, massage that into my hair. Make sure it's all coated. And that was my extra virgin olive oil. I put that in one of these little spigot thingies. I think you use this to put color in your hair. I got this from the beauty supply store. Couldn't have been more than $1 or $2. But I put my extra virgin olive oil because it just makes it easier to get that in my hair, in my hand. After I do that oil, I move on to my thickest oil. This is my Crown Royal. Yes, it's a grease, but you know, it works. Like right now, the weather's still pretty cool, so my hair, you know, the ends will need a little bit more protection. So I really like this for my ends. I think as it gets warmer and we're more into the summer months, I'm going to go to my organic coconut oil or the one I showed you in the last video. But for now, this is what I'm going to use because it's cooler out. Just kind of depends on what I feel like doing that day. So I take this and I don't really put this on my scalp or my hair too much. I like to take this and kind of focus mostly down on the braid itself. Then I'll take that, rub that on there, spiral it, and that kind of helps to set that spiral at the end. I don't know if you can see that right there. But this is pretty much just to protect my ends. My fingers are getting cold. So I know this, I think it makes it easier for oils to set in your hair when it's warmer out. just kind of work to all my braids like this. It seems like I'm putting a lot of this on, and yeah, when it is warmer, some of it does run down to my face, but most of this stuff is good for the skin and it's good for the hair, so I don't worry about it, because honestly, when I get done doing this and it's all over my hands, I'll take this and rub it on my arms, my legs. This stuff it works for hair and everything else. Thinking about a week or so, I'll probably, during this week or whatever, when I remember, when I'm not so sleepy, when I don't fall asleep during the day because I'm tired all the time, I'll probably do a co-wash and then take these braids down and put them right back up, because like I said, I'm about 9 months pregnant, and right now I really don't go anywhere. I run errands, hang out with the boys, take them to the park, so no one's really seeing my hair. So I'll definitely, you know, when the baby comes, I'm going to be rocking these. The airplane. My 3-year-old would be like, "Ooh, Mom, the airplane. You see the airplane?" He likes, you know, he likes that kind of stuff. Especially with his glasses on. I think, you know, I was kind of worried when he was younger and didn't have his glasses on. I don't think he could see the airplanes. No, he could hear the noise, but I know he couldn't see the airplanes in the sky like he can see them now. So that's also exciting to notice that my son, his glasses are definitely working for him. I think this is my last one. So that is pretty much how I moisturize my hair. Like I said, you know, it's probably good to do this every day, every other day. In my case, when you remember, you know. But I think I coat my hair well enough that this will last me until I look up one day. I also like to put this on my edges. My edges are always kind of exposed. I like to put that on my edges so they're protected too. I think putting the thicker oil, you know, kind of combats the fact that I wear a bandana that's cotton all the time. This cotton can be rough on your hair, but I think this offers good armor against that. So that's pretty much how I moisturize my hair. But as I said, I don't really wear my hair out like this. When I go out, I pretty much wear my bandanas all the time. So after I've done moisturizing my hair, like I said, I've got tons of these everywhere. I take my hair and I take my little rubber band. I don't know if this is seamless, ouchless, or whatever. Like I said, when I buy things, it's cheap, and that's it. I'm gonna lose it. I find when I spend money, that's like the first thing I lose or gets used or flushed down the toilet by my kids. So cheap and simple is better. So I take my rubber band and I'll put it in a hair bun. Usually my hair will stay like that, and then when I'm ready to go out and train, it's really loud. It's not even close. I think the train is about 2 miles that way, but I guess it's so quiet it sounds like it's right over there. But yeah, I'll take my bandana. Oops. Doggy. He probably hears the train too. And I'll tie that up. And this is pretty much it. This is how I do my errands. Notice since I'm getting more hair back here, my bun's getting bigger, and because it used to be when I was transitioning, I didn't really have a ponytail back here. I couldn't even get my hair to reach, so it was just like, but now I'm starting to see my bun back there. It's a little bit more exciting. So that's just when I'm running errands. But if I'm going to, go meet someone, I want to look a little bit more put together, not like I'm mommy chasing around 3 little boys, I will wear my 3/4 wigs. As you saw earlier, me picking out this wigs. It's probably been about a year since I bought wigs. I've not really been anywhere, but since it was the beginning of summer, I thought I'd get rid of all my last year wigs and start on a new crop. This is like a brown and a dark brown. Usually I'll get this and like a brown with red streaks, but I didn't really see one. I really like red streaks. But I'm pretty sure I'll be back and I'll be collecting more of those because, like I said, I like to buy them cheap. So when I'm going to put on my 3/4 wigs, I take my hairpiece, and this is old. I mean, I bought other new ones, but I like this one, even though it's falling apart, because the other ones, I like how thick this one is, and the texture of it seems to cover everything nicely. So when I can find another one like these, I'm gonna buy this one. So I'll take that, and I'll start off by putting that around my neck and kind of getting it ready. I usually find the area that looks the best. There's a seam in the back, and you won't see these other things. So I'll take that and I'll put that on my neck. Then I take my wig. I need to get a pin so it stays on here. My kids love that styrofoam thing. I pulled that out in front of my 1-year-old, and he was scared of it. He was like, I thought it was funny. But yes, on these 3/4 wigs, you'll notice that there are combs under here. This is the top of the wig, or front. This is the back of it. And this is what holds the wig onto your head, because actually, this is only a 3/4 wig, so it's not meant to cover this part of your hair. A lot of people like to part their hair, put that over it, blend it. Not me. I wear this like a hat. So, I pretty much leave my hair in the braids, and then I cover with this. So, that's the comb. After you've been wearing these for a little bit, as you can see, the hair kind of gets caught up in there. I've never found a cure for that. I just kind of pull it back, blend it. I try not to comb my wigs that much because it's synthetic hair, I'm not good at combing them. I hear you can wash them and all this business, but that's just too much for me. Pretty much, I will comb it when it starts looking like real hair and not as new, but when it's new, I try to leave it alone. So I take that front wig, comb, flip that over, line it up with the front of my hair. I'm looking in the mirror here, and I'll find where I want to tuck that comb in, and I just kind of put that there. I'll flip the back part over my bun, flip the back comb out, and kind of tuck that comb right up under my bun. And there's that. So this would be the part where a lot of people would part their hair right here and then they would blend it, but I don't do that. Oh, it's my neighbors. This is where I take my hairpiece, get that ready, pull that up, and I just kind of hide where my hair starts, so it blends in pretty nicely. You can't even tell. And then if I want to go out, like if I'm going on a date with my husband or something like this, I'll put that like that, and there I am, I'm looking cute. But usually I'm with kids and I can't have all this hair in my face, so I don't really wear my hair like this too much. What I like to do is I'll take another rubber band, pull everything to the back, and put this in kind of like a bun. So if I'm going out to meet someone that I don't know, pediatrician, my OBGYN, mall, wherever I'm going, where I'm going to see people I know, friends, hang out, this is probably how I'm going to wear my hair. It's my protective styling #1. Probably 7 times out of 10, 9, 8, something like that, you'll see me wearing my hair like this, because it's easy to do. But if I happen to be in a hurry or I can't find this hairpiece, which happens because I sit them down around the house, they get lost, and I have to get out the door and my kid pooped and I have to change a diaper or something, I'll do my other option. So I don't have this, so I skip that step, but I'll put the hair on as normal, put my bun in, and because I always have bandanas, I'll take my bandana I probably do this way more often. This is probably, yeah, 9 times out of 10, this will be how you see me wearing my hair with my bandana. Because, you know, a lot of times it's windy out, I'm picking up kids, and I have little pieces of hair that seem to fall out the hairpiece, and it's in my face, it gets annoying, it's in my eyes, my mouth. I don't like that. You know, you can always take little pieces and pin them back with these hair clips. But like I said, 3 boys, little hair clips, lost around the house, kids swallow, no good. So I use those when I'm going out, club, bar, concert, hair clips. But if I'm just running around, this is the easiest. It pins the hair back, it keeps this all protected, and I really think that it makes my wigs last a little bit longer. So 9 times out of 10, when I'm out running about, I'm going to be around people I don't know, where I want to look good, this is going to be how I wear my hair. Well, looks like I've pretty much gone over everything. I could probably sit out here in this peacefulness and talk forever. I mean, is this what it feels like when you... I think that all the time. This is what it feels like when you don't have kids. Like, I don't even remember those days. They were so long ago. But this is nice. Well, I probably need to get going. Any minute it's going to be, Ma! 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 I'm hungry! I'm hungry! So, it's time to wrap this up. Well, YouTube family. If you have any questions or comments, please post those below. I'm always happy to help. And give me a thumbs up if you like. And as always, subscribe. Spirit fingers. As for now, this is momof4boys. Counting down the minutes when the noise will begin. As for now, talk to you later, YouTube family. Bye.